Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, who opened the second day of Campus Party in Valencia, Spain on Tuesday, talked about the iPhone antenna controversy, Apple, Google, Steve Jobs, and the importance of youthful idealism.
I am happy to be here. I'm Steve Wozniak.
Good morning, Steve.
Started Apple Computer. I go to a lot of events around the world, speaking on a lot of topics to big companies, to government organizations, to economic organizations and technology organizations. But this Campesino visit is the most important of all to me. I have not really had a problem with the antenna, and I have not heard of people. I think it's a very tiny problem that is blown out of proportion because there are a lot of people that want to accuse Apple of a mistake only because Apple has been so good with its products, creating the products that we all love. Even though I can cause the problem on my iPhone 4, I don't have the problem in real usage. A problem that is imagined to exist is that much greater the more you love the product that you're afraid won't work. And although you would not say that the problem does not exist, it is not huge and affects a very small number of people. And don't forget Cisco, Facebook, Twitter. In Silicon Valley, we have so many companies that are doing so well in this time of worldwide recession. In recent times, I've been a little saddened to encounter the controversy between Apple and Google. I love Google, but I'm afraid it has a chance of becoming the Microsoft of the future. You remember how Microsoft used all of their ownership of the operating system to take over the browser. Yes, although I receive a small salary from Apple, I do virtually no real work at the company. I chat with Steve Jobs now and then, from time to time. Yeah. And we have never had an argument. We have always been friends. We are not close friends like we once were, spending every day together. I like to be more on the outside of Apple because I prefer to judge products objectively. Yes. When I was young, I had an understanding that we young people had really great minds. We could think, we could operate in this world, and we didn't have the high positions of older people. And I decided that it was important to keep my youthful idealism through life. I think most people decide that when they're young. I was very successful compared to most. People meet me and they say that I'm out there enjoying life, technology, I like to keep things fun, that I keep a lot of youth in me, and it's deliberate. Apple was a big success, but I thought, who would I have been without Apple? I'm very philosophical in that sense. I have very high ethics too. And I said, who would I have been? And I went back and did some of the things I would have done. Normally a success like Apple takes you into a big control the world with money and products. I didn't want to do that.